Alrighty. We're super close to a level with Rolf. I just want to make sure everyone's good. So he's got everything. He's got everything. I think she's good because we also have another AC slasher. I think I looked and I saw that Fire Staff is her best thing that she can use, mostly from a defense standpoint. But I think he's good as well. You know what? I'm gonna go and put some stuff away in Paseo, and then we're gonna come back. That's right. You take Magic Cap. I don't need the Magic Cap anymore. I do need the Chris chest. I don't need the Chris cape. You can take the Sword of Aang. I think he's okay. What about Rudo? Oh, I can sell the Laconian chest thing. Oh, I'll give him this, though. Maybe even the Chris chest? Yeah, like the Laconian. That I'm gonna sell. And the Amber Robe. Yes. Anna. I don't think we need to have the Wind Scarf. The Magic Cap. There's an argument that her having a color scarf as well is a good idea, because then she can cast it rather than Anna. So I think actually she's good. So I think we're good. Okay. Right, map. World map time. Okay, there's one there. And one over there. One of them's near a town. Alright, chat, what do you think? Who do we even have in chat? If anyone wants to give an opinion, feel free to. Okay. I'll go to the one that's near the town. I'll sell Rudo's thing. Heck's the save. Oh. Dezo is actually really cool. I like this area. Learned a new technique. Egra. Okay, so we've learned Nafoy. We've learned Gizu or Githu and Nathu. We've learned Gizan and Nazan. Learned Girez. We haven't learned Narez yet. And we just learned Gigra, so we have 2 more spells, potentially. Oh shit. It's there. He's also gonna need to use it. I'll have her use Snow Crown. Wait, he has Storm Gear. I fucked up. What the heck, Rudo? I have to think someone's close to leveling up soon, too. Disgusting. Damn, stop missing! Okay, hold on, chat. I'm putting in eye drops really quick. Okay. Alrighty. Let's get back to it. Wow. Okay, there's a chest there. That's nice. Oh boy, this is a deep one. Okay, hold on, one more thing. I'm gonna use the restroom before we get even deeper into this. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, let's take a look at what this one is. Oh, these guys. I think these guys suck, so we're gonna use Saner here. Oh boy. Well, I was right, they do suck. Now I'll have her use a color scarf. For fuck's sake, that was like really close. I'm kind of scared that they can get down to that low health. Oh, fuck. Holy shit. Oh, wait. Ah! I was wrong to do that. This is so funny, I can't do damage to them. Maybe Rolf should still do the Snow Crown since he's the fastest. Fuck you. Oh, cool. What'd she learn? She learned Saner. Okay. Wait, no. What is Rever? That's new. So what does it do? She just hit level 24? I think that's what I got, and it says revives a fallen party member. Am I looking at the right person? Because some of these I don't see. Or they're not correct. Yeah, maybe I don't know this correct. Like, okay. Fuck it. At least I know what it does, which is the important part. Okay, but I'm starting to notice an issue, so I'm going to have her give the Snow Crown back. Because she's so slow. Who is my fastest? 137. 112. 109. And 60. And does Dexterity do anything with it? Maybe Dexterity does. 164 versus 159 versus 114. No, because Amy would outspeed, so it is Agility. It has to be Agility. Oh, that's a big sword. We'll do 2 color scarves, I guess. Now it feels like we don't need to really heal that much. Kind of an annoying fight. Okay, so I'm starting to think that what this is it's like a bottom floor if you fall down the wrong paths. I really don't like this like area because of just all of these guys. Oh, Rudo's low. Fuck. No, Blink is low too. Wow, man. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I'm gonna have Blink actually heat us out, and we're gonna explore this a little bit more diligently, I guess. I might be using Hinas a lot here. We'll start with the leftmost one. There's a lot of floors, too. I think we're fine. It's just Rudo took damage. Oh, wait, I needed to snow crown here. These guys seem slow. Guess the glow swords are the more problematic ones. Okay, so I can only go down these two. This is the first one I've seen, so let's go down to this one first. Okay, 3 holes. I can always take the same permutations. That's what I... or, like, with, like, a slight change to them. Anything here? Oof, another dragon. Let's see how this goes. Okay, the dragon is fast. So... Oh, Rudo, you jackass! Let's see something. Okay. Path opened up this way. Nope. Fuck you! That's not what I'm picking. Oh. Because these fights can kind of suck a little bit. I'm gonna have Amy do this. Hey, it's that game with the stuff. How's it going, Peen? Welcome in. How have Earthbound runs been for you? Just did offline boogie for a bit? Nice. How did it go? This is like almost getting like double input presses whenever I'm selecting. Went into Winters well ahead. Winters was garbage. Still could have finished a 102 until Jeff rolled a 200 and I died to 10. No! You had one job, Jeff. Okay. I feel like Rudo is capable now. Get in there. Winters is just a tough beast, too. My last run that I had, where I felt like I had a good pace, I went into Winters ahead in the green. I had, I think, like, maybe 30 seconds of time save in Winters. I go in after Tessie, nail all 3 skips, and still lose 2 minutes in Winters because of Pawn Cave. It's been a big hurdle on the manip runs, yeah. I could feel that. Oh. That is not what I wanted to do. What is going on here? I think I didn't do the right thing. And now I'm actually afraid. Kill something! Holy fuck. I think I hit Storm Gear instead of Snow Crown. Yeah, I don't remember hearing that sound ever. No wonder everyone was taking massive damage. Other than these guys are just really beastly. Okay, that. And so I stopped playing like a goober. Let's do that. Oh my god, they still hurt like hell. None are dead, either? Oh, fuck. Okay, at least he got his heal off. Thank you. Jesus. And these are regular fights. Let's use this on you. Okay, cool. I'm gonna save. Okay. I can focus a little bit now on the streaming. Yeah, I know that you're gonna be cooking a nice fat PB when like I feel like when Winters gives you a pass that you're gonna get a nice PB. I feel like it's partly it's always that early game motivation of being ahead that keeps the momentum going and kind of gets like your energy in like a better position than being behind and always having to catch up. But I know Manip is a totally different beast than what I've been doing. So I really don't have any idea how rough the resets feel. So I might just be talking out of my ass. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting to do the thing. It's that one. Yeah, so I guess the balance is that you want to be ahead, but you don't want to be too ahead, because then you do get the nerves. That's totally fair. I have to ask Kato what his meme is from. He has like a channel alert that's like from a cowboy movie, I think. And it's like faster, but not too fast. Let's just move at a brisk pace or like something like that. It's usually races that give me those types of nerves. Ah, okay. PB paces are usually fine. I'm usually in that position too, where I feel like I'm good with PB paces. And it's more of like if I'm getting like big PBs that I start getting nervous. Like, I guess it depends on how big the PB is. Whoa! Okay, so we don't want to go down that hole. Also, sorry for the shrill sounds on ears, because I do know that that's a little bit of a rough noise. Equip. Let's put on the Magic Cap. This one, and we're gonna buy some Trimates. We in it to win it? This dungeon is a bitch. I'm just gonna preface with that. It's a dungeon full of holes, and if you get to the bottom, you're fucked. Because the bottom is just a giant chasm where... It reminds me of Dragon Warrior 2, or Dragon Quest 2, because they're both the same game. Where when you're in the Cave Tyrone, which is like the final cave of the game, before the last dungeon, where there's like an area that you fall down that's just like fights everywhere, and they're really annoying. The Hork Cave, yes. Like the movie Hole starring Stanley Holes. I'm glad somebody knows about the Hork Cave. We'll give one to Rudo. What the fuck? Oh. It's medication time. Be right back! Okay. I just grabbed my medication and let me just ingest it. Alright. Yes, I want to get more of these. These are so overpowered. They heal me for full. Like, I don't know if they actually heal for full completely, or if there's a max and I just don't have enough where the max really matters. Rudo will be the first one to know. But yeah. Fuck, I didn't want to give one to him. Okay, well, it's fine. But yeah, that drop is horrible. Also, the sound that happens with the drop, how is that for you guys? Because for me, it's like very shrill, so... Also, speaking of holes, I have not... Like, my ex would like bring it up, but outside of that, I have not really talked about holes. The movie in the book since like I was in elementary school or middle school. I feel like my TV speaker doesn't have enough frequency response for me to notice. Ah, okay, that's good. Also, watching me on a TV, how fancy. You're getting the movie theater experience. I appreciate that, Bean. I'm a little flattered. This theme slaps. This is peak 90s BGM right here. Oh, makes sense. Ah. All of these enemies kind of suck. I'm not gonna lie about it. Also, flashing light warnings. I should have mentioned that too. I just realized I didn't heal at the hospital. I'll have to save some TP for that. Jeez, her damage is nuts. I hope he can get this off in time. Nah, totally won't. Oh, let me get two. Oh, I forget that she doesn't have 2 equipped right now because I have her geared more for defense. Let's have him use Amber Robe once. Okay. Fuck you, dude. There it is. Okay. Well, this place is fucking big. I think I'm opting to look up a map for it. But, give me one moment. Okay, let's see. So I think Wozit, who was here yesterday, was telling me that the game came with a hint book that had the maps in them. Like when you bought it new, it came with a hint book for the maps, so I feel less bad about just glancing this now. This dungeon sucks dick. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Oh, actually, one of them I was really close to. Okay, hold on. Well, that's actually really crazy. I almost coincidentally got one of them. Yeah, I went pretty far without an encounter there. That's kind of nutty. No! I'm gonna have to move this storm gear. Oh, actually, right. She needs to use storm gear herself. I don't know why. I was like trying to think of like, I feel like I've heard songs from that movie before, but I just can't remember. So I was trying to think of what the song from Holes was or how it went. And I vaguely remember it was like a rap, but for some reason, the first thing that came to mind was Lion King 1.5 with like, dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel. I think I'm good. I think I'm gonna fight this. Dang it, Rudo, you're starting to disappoint me. We'll do one of these. Quick before the hyenas come. Oh, actually, Amy's kind of struggling over there. I gotta... Is that how it went? Maybe I haven't heard... Maybe I haven't heard the song all the way through then. Yeah, we're kind of struggling here. Yeah, I'm making stuff up. Like, it's literally been a little over 20 years since anything for holes for me. Like, all I remember is, God, I was gonna say Louis Stevens, but, like, Shia LaBeouf. I remember that's who was in the movie. Now she can go back to storming the castle. Jeez, man. I'm just gonna primate him. Yikes, and now he's just getting beaten. If he gets a chance to use this, then we'll use it, but I think it's gonna die. Yeah, I thought so. Blaine can use that Trimate now. Well, this is kind of silly. Oh! Yeah, this is kind of silly. Okay. Okay, nice. I really don't like this dungeon. Thank you. I do like when he does nice damage, though. Oh, I didn't end cancel to get rid of that. It doesn't add any benefit. Well, ass. Yep, keep just beating up on the same guy. 14? Fuck off. Now I'm getting confused again. Fuck off with 14! Stop it! I remember this dungeon. I'm so cool. Welcome in, Crafty Crobat. This dungeon is a bucket of poop. And I don't say that lightly. I think she's okay. He's not gonna be okay, though. Truth? Yep. When did you last play this, or when was the first time you played this? Because I don't know if those are the same thing. No, how do you do that? These swords are so tough. I know. They hit really hard. They debuff you. They're fast. I remember saying I would play through Phantasy Star 1 through 4 like 6 months ago and quitting somewhere around here. Oh, so you played through 1? Is that what I'm understanding? You played through the first one? Anyway. I'm gonna do this. I'm annoyed enough. I got a bit past this dungeon. The battle music is fire. I'm a little bit tired of it. I like some of the overworld ones. The boss battle music, on the other hand, is pretty cool. It's very epic. At least he did 71 on one guy, at least. It's only been 6-month break, don't worry. Yeah, it was about the same for me. I got pretty discouraged after a certain point because if I'm not quite saying it, but I'm playing on an EverDrive right now. So I am playing on real hardware, but I'm playing on an EverDrive. And when I got to the second dam, I accidentally reloaded, and it put me right before Climatrol, and so I lost so much progress that I was just like, I'm done. I can't do this. I lost so much grinding time that I can't do this, and so I came back to it with the context of I'm only gonna focus on my like one party I'll go with, and maybe plus one more. So the only other person that's not in my party that I focused on is Kane. I chose to forego Sheer, and I chose to forego Hugh. Yep. Okay, now she's gonna switch to the Storm Gear. This is the only annoying part of the game, is that I have to keep changing everyone's cue to like thing because of how the fight goes. I can't just have everybody just doing one thing. Oh, you really liked 1? Were you more into the first person aspect of 1? Actually, we'll keep the fight going. I enjoyed 1 when I played it, but I don't think I could go back to it. Maybe because drawing maps was kind of a rare thing for me. So there was a little bit of like novelty to it for me. No! I keep fucking doing this. I hate that he has both a Storm Gear and a Snow Crown. Yeah, I thought that was really cool, because I did draw maps for it, so it was very innovative for me. I've never done map drawing in video games prior to that. The extent of me, like, doing things in video games outside of, like, actually playing the game was, like, writing down, like, hints for riddles or stuff, like in Resident Evil. And I think there was another game where I had to do that, but I can't remember what it was now. Nice. What the hell? I've never seen this enemy. Meow makes him the best. Yeah, I liked Meow. The fact that you were gearing Meow up too was really cool. Okay, let's see if this does damage. It does. So that's a good start. That means she'll do damage with... Oh god. That means she'd do damage with this. Okay. This thing makes me freak out. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Damn, Rudo's really close to a level 2. Oh, cool. Okay. Cool, Nay Slasher, so that's gonna go to Anna. Okay. Now I can get rid of one of her AC slashers. How much is this gonna go? She's 125. 143. That is pretty big. Ugh. I hate this dungeon, man. Okay, it looks like the next drop takes me to the bottom floor, so I'm gonna Heenus out. And then I'm actually gonna go to the, and now I have to put on the magic cap. Sell one of her AC slashers now. I did the wrong thing. Okay. Great. Okay, him, put the nameette on. And since we can do things... Oh, and now I need to make room with the fire slasher. I'm gonna put this in her right. I think she should be okay. Actually, I'm gonna put Blink, Rudo, Amy. I'm gonna put Anna in the 4th slot. So she's the least likely to get hit. Because Amy can actually take hits compared to Anna. Yeah, just fight. Nice, good job, Rudo. Okay, this is kind of a silly fight. But it gives me time to digest some information right here. Okay. 1723 or 30. 30 is clear. Uh, 32. 30, 17, 23. 17 in there. 3, so 8, 1, 12, 8. Jeez, I'm trying to like figure this out. Okay, I think the easiest one for me to do... Oh, I didn't even know you could go down below it. Is this one? Okay. 8. 23, which is the middle one. Nice. Pretty easy enemy. Okay. So... then it's the same one that I went in. Then the difference here is... middle one. Good. And I think this is up. That puts me there. 3 puts me... okay, yeah. Up. Up. Just look at the other treasure. Fire Staff, Laconian Mace, Pulse Cannon, Laconian Dagger. Yeah, I don't need this other shit. Okay. Who is Nashot for? What's a weapon? Ace shot is a Rudo weapon. Okay. Jesus. Okay, before we go to the next dungeon, I kind of want to see how Rudo handles with it. Whoa! Wizard. I thought that the last guy was pretty creepy. This guy's actually creepy because of the red. I don't know what it is, but like the red makes it more ominous. Yeah, fight. Miss? Bro, I'm trying to see what you can do, Rudo. $93. The miss is insane. Like, I can't believe he keeps missing. Oh my god. All the misses. $90 something is still insane though. Okay, I'm convinced. It's decent, but I don't know what the whole missing situation looks like. Enos. Okay. See where this last dungeon is. Okay. I think I have to go to Skure. Okay, we're here. Alright. I honestly cannot remember the way to... Fuck! Really? Mechs really suck, man. Jeez, he just slaughters them. These guys used to actually hurt before. Now they're like tickling Rudo. Nice. No, it's this way. Yeah, 90 damage is insane. The only thing I'm a little bit kind of disappointed about with the nade shot is that, unlike the cannon, it doesn't hit multiple enemies. But I guess that's fine for, say, a boss. Nope, not that. You. Was it you? Yo, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that, Neo the One. Welcome in. I'm iBlink22. I'm a JRPG speedrunner, but today we're just doing a little bit of casual. Oh, sevens for sure. Nice to have you. No, again, Jiro, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I remember that's a newspaper. I really don't remember where the exit is here. I remember where the Zosa exit is, and I remember where the Akba exit is. Shoot, I think I went in a circle. Is it this one? But I don't remember where the Rion and, what's the other one? Wherever we're going, I don't know where those two are. Oh, shit! Which one is this one? This is the Rion one. What's this way? No, it's not there. Yeah, he does have the name add-on. Okay. Phantasy Star 2 is a pretty hardcore game. I remember how to draw out all the dungeon maps in my copybooks. Dang, you drew out the dungeons? I would have said that last one definitely merited drawing because that one was crazy. What was it called again? Let me see. Ikuto. That one definitely merited drawing. Oh, oops. Damn, that Nay Slasher doesn't work. But I did have to draw all the dungeons for Phantasy Star 1, because that was a lot harder. Like, with the first-person view. Oh, I think I said your name wrong. I didn't say it right. Gainjiro? Is that how you would say it? I didn't see the I in there. How long ago did you play this game? By the way, Engineer forgot his name is OP on this planet. Oh, Kane? The Wrecker? I did consider him, but I like having Amy for healing. I was opting that I would have to, like, either juggle him, Anna, or Amy, but I thought Anna would be good for all the non-machine monsters. Because at first when I came through here, there weren't that many machine monsters. I never got to play the older games. First one was probably Phantasy Star Online on the GameCube. Me and my brother used to play it every weekend, but it's basically a completely different game besides some of the lore, I guess. True. I have heard it is different. I'm slowly going through them. I've only ever played this one and the first one. Part of the reason why I started this one was because I have a little passion project that I do on Sundays called Gaming Through the Ages. And the whole premise of that was that I'm playing through games in chronological order from the NES's release date. Home console games, that is. And we're just finishing up 1990, and Phantasy Star 2 actually came out in early 1990 in the US. And about games I played, PS games when I was 10 or something. Ooh, nice, nice. When was the last time that you played them? Or was that the last time that you played them? Yeah, like for these guys. These guys, I feel like the whip is so good. Although now Rudo has the shot. I don't like the third one. I've heard that same opinion. So I'm kind of worried. I find it funny that you can actually just go through the walls on some of these. Okay, I remember this area a little bit. You know what? These guys don't give too much experience. Damn it. They don't hurt too much either. I'll give a few attempts of running. One more attempt. Years ago, maybe. Last time was 4th in PS2 generations. The remake on the PlayStation console. Do you like that one better than this one? Was this it? I don't think this was it, no. Shoot. Yeah, and sometimes also, Neo, I have my IRL friend join for those. I actually missed out on the one from this last Sunday, so I might make it up on Saturday, or I might entertain it with my buddy and combine it into this week's episode and just do a longer session. Both are good in their own way. Alright. I do like that you have that opinion, because I do know that a lot of people who play originals of games are very against remakes. Like for me, for instance, I feel that way for the Final Fantasy VII remakes. This is to Zosa. Okay, so I went the wrong way. I am lost. I'm not sure how I feel about the newest Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3 remake. I have a feeling that I probably wouldn't like it, but I'm not sure. It's really hard for me to give an answer to that. Oh, okay, this is seeming a little familiar. Like, I do remember this area that I'm going through right now. Does the Rappies exist in the earlier game? What are Rappies? I've never heard of that. You know what? I'll just glance it. You said you played Phantasy Star Online, right? Okay, Phantasy Star. Oh, is it like a yellow cat thing? Oh no, this looks like a chicken. Unfortunately, no. Currently, in the first two, the mascots are like these yellow cat-like things. Muskcats. That's what the wiki is saying. Chicken with two buns? Oh, here's one right now. That's it right there. Gotcha, okay. God, that does so much friggin' damage. That does so much damage too. Some of the enemy designs are really eerie and cool. I'm in near the final area, but like earlier on in this game, the enemies were more like mutant related, and then we started encountering robots. This is still the same one, so I think it's not here. In the first game, I remember the enemies were more... Still, I feel sorry about Nay, yeah. I want to say that, like, I feel like the enemies in 1 were more like animals. Because I think I remember that there were, like, dragonflies, there were vampires, zombies, like whales and squids and stuff. In this one, it felt like the monsters were more like giant praying mantis. Oh, that's the only way. This is like more of the final area, like the final planet, and most of the enemies here are also mutated animals, but also robots and some, I think, previously inhabiting creatures. Like, since it's a snow planet, you have woolly mammoths. I don't think I've been to this one yet. Yeah. So right now the story is that we're wanted fugitives because we've been messing with Mother Brain. So the government is after us. Okay, I think we were just here. Yeah. Is it this one? Is it this one? I can't tell. Yeah, I think this was it. I was so close to it before. Yeah. Oh, look, there's an animal right there. Yeah, Dark Falls is, was in the first game as, I think, the final boss. And you're introduced to Dark Falls in the beginning of this game without the main character knowing who it is, but if you played the first game, you knew that, that it's Dark Falls, and the character is just, like, getting visions of the end of the first game. No, fuck. Oh, she took damage. So see right here we have robots. Actually, I'm gonna let her heal again. Good. Oh, double kill. Okay, nice. Looks like down this way. Damn, we still can't kill them in one turn. Jeez, these things have so much health. And Rudo's taking the beating. Oh, okay, yep. The one thing I don't really like in... Yes, I don't like the grind. This game is really grindy. The first game did not feel grindy whatsoever, but that's mostly because you're lost exploring. So there was a charm to that. This game, on the other hand, is so grindy. Like, you can find your way a lot easier than the first game, but you get punished so hard because the enemies are so tough. Okay, this one put me really weirdly outside the building. How do you enter this one? Okay. Okay, nice, easy enemies. Especially at the start when you're trying to buy the ceramic items. Yes, that was where I actually lost progress and quit the game. Because I had just gotten, I think, almost full ceramic items for everybody. By the way, that's like about halfway through the game, now that I've been playing it. I got full ceramic items for everybody. Then I went to Climatrol and finished the little story there where it transitions to you going to the dams. And after I finished the first dam, I was getting ready because it had been a long time since I save stated. and I accidentally pressed the wrong button that I have macroed on my Sega Genesis controller. So in this game, the C button is confirm, but in the EverDrive menu, the A button is the confirms. A doesn't do almost anything in this game. And so hitting C loads the last state that you saved, or the state that is selected. And at that point, I reloaded, losing 6 hours of progress. So and that was like 9 months ago. Now I replayed the game again, and I was like, I'm only gonna focus on this current party plus Kane, who's the wrecker. And I decided to forego leveling Sheer the thief and Hugh the biologist. Because I realized that when I got to the point that I was, that I actually thought from that point on you were only going to fight robots, so I was like, he was useless. Since all his spells just only damage biomonsters. And Sheer seems cool, but the one downside to Sheer is that if you go into stores, then she runs away and goes back to your main home. And it's because she's like stealing from the stores to give to you later, but then you lose a party person for a good amount of time, and that's really annoying that you have to go back for her. We can just kill these guys, actually. Oh, that's kind of useless. Amy is basically a dedicated healer. So if I don't have her, I could have her healing right now whenever I need to. She has a lot of TP, so now it's fine. Actually, what level is she? She's 25 now. It had been a while since I used her, so that's why she's under-leveled. But now she's like kind of getting up to speed and has enough TP to heal. But I have her using items in the inventory that cast spells so that she can deal some damage to all enemies. It's not a lot, but it does some. It does like 20 to all enemies, I think. But if there's only one enemy, she's only doing 20 damage compared to my other guys. And in the way that this game is, so I can explain it, let me go to the order. So the order that's listed, 1, 2, 3, 4, slots 1 and 2 get hit the most, and slots 3 and 4 are kind of like back row positions, and they're less likely to be hit. I think they goofed you with this structure. Yeah, they did. So it gets really annoying because the people who are up front are in the middle of the party. Okay, she's gonna just like one-shot the other two. Probably take this one out. No? Okay. Yeah, visually it's confusing that they did it that way. Because you would think it's left to right that is party order. The fact that they put you in the bottom left of the room is so annoying. Okay, I saw some stairs. That's just a pain in the ass that they would do that. Okay, the fact that they put, like, those squares there makes me think you can fall. Okay, so there is a falling situation that can happen somehow. Okay. Ah, some chests right there, okay. And I don't see a stairway, so I have to think you probably, like, get to the top of this structure. There might be two paths that lead up this structure that enable you to fall to different platforms. Yeah, you probably have to choose how you fall into it. And, like, I also suspect you can choose where you fall wrong and just go all the way to the bottom. This guy needs to be snow crowned, and then we can have you do storm gear, and we're good. Oh, Golden Sun's another one that I have to go through. I started Golden Sun years ago. I may still have that save file on a laptop, I'm not sure. But boy, I liked that game, and I should give it a chance again. I remember I got to the point where you have 4 people in your party. Yeah, I remember playing it at a friend's house, like, probably not at launch, but within a year of the Game Boy Advance coming out. It used that mechanic often? Interesting. I only remember some parts of it. I remember that there was like a forest or a tree dungeon. I think I remember a water dungeon as well. And then beyond that, I don't remember much else like where I was. I just remember that I was at the point where I had 4 people in my party. It was the main 2 that you start with, a girl and a little boy. That's pretty far? Interesting. Because I would have thought that I wasn't that far into the game. Oh, actually, you need a snow crown. These sword guys are really hard. Okay, whatever he did missed. I'm gonna have her switch to storm gears though, because I think this wizard's gonna die shortly. Yeah. And she can't do damage to this guy. God, that nade shot is so powerful. It's really on par with my sword. I'm gonna have you heal here with D-Res. Fuck, which way did I come from? I think I came from down. I'm gonna go up. I want to see an up staircase. Damn it. Oh, this guy's easy, though. Just one guy is easy. Yeah, definitely check it out again. I played so much of it when I grew up, and the skill system with the djinns and everything is very unique. I do like the djinn system being a part of the game. I'm trying to remember, but each person had just one element, right? Like, for instance, Isaac can only be... Was he the earth or the fire guy? I can't remember now. But if I'm trying to remember that right, it's that there were different skills that the particular elemental djinns had. Yeah, okay, so they were all a specific element, But I remember that the elements, like, you could find multiple earth and multiple fire guys, and the difference was that it was just a new ability or something like that. It's been so long. I wouldn't say it's been 20 years, but it's been like maybe 10 to 15. And it was a very busy time of my life. These guys were easy, actually. Wait, fight. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, really? I gotta look at that game again. That sounds really crazy. Cape 1. I didn't know what to read that as, but now, yeah, Cape 1 makes a lot of sense. Disgusting. Yeah, it really does sound like it's very complex. I liked, in the same sense, that's why I liked, Final Fantasy V. Because the job system, well, and I only played it in the last year, but Final Fantasy V was so sick with its job system. If you've played that at all. Amy's okay. Yeah. Just like in the sense, if you master them, you got a permanent boost to something. Like you might even have a skill that you can use in your regular form that carried over from mastering one. So sick. I think one of my favorite classes from that game was the Mage Knight. Because, like, they had the best of both worlds of being very strong, that they could use a lot of the weapons, a lot of the sword weapons. But also they had magic that they could use. So it was like magic sword. In the same way as, like, Steiner from Final Fantasy IX. So I see that point in the middle. I'm just trying to assess my situation here. Oh, we haven't seen this one. Fiend. Okay. He might be the strongest of them, so I'm gonna start with the Snow Crown and see what this does for us. Okay. Okay, he's not faster. I'm also gonna have Amy heal herself. Yo, Alphabray, welcome in. I think we're okay. So what's over? Ouch. They got first turns. He's healthy. You're not healthy. Go. Hope you're doing all right. Probably gonna go for a little bit longer, but not too long. Oh, I didn't do it fast enough. Now they're gonna overheal. Okay, good. This soundtrack is big. What do you mean by that? Also, welcome in, Lee Dubs. When you say big, do you mean as in a lot of songs, or you like it big? It goes even further with summons in Golden Sun 2, because to use a summon you need to have the djinn activated on your character, but if you use that summon it desats the djinn and it's out of combat for a turn or two, which changes the class and skills of your character mid-battle. It's slapping? Nice. And when you activate the djinn, it acts as a specific ability that djinn has. Wow, yeah. Without going back and seeing the game, it's hard for me to grasp just like what you're saying as far as the way that the game operates. It's crazy. Yeah, it sounds so complex. Jeez. I'm gonna do a save right here. Also, just to see where we are with levels. We're really close to a level. Okay. We might have to climb this a few times. You see what I just said? Look at that, that's devastating. Well, we learned. I could actually reset right now. I am gonna reset right now. That was some shit. Okay. I think from what I noticed, up is bad too, so let's go down. Oh, shit. So you have to kind of remember the layout as you go up. I made it just here. Okay. This is getting scarier, so I'm getting lucky right now. I don't see any treasures here. Let's try this. Nope. Failed. Ooh, that was not nice. Sorry, guys. It's so mean. Luckily, the save at least puts you up here. Okay. And we learned that this is safe. The question is, from here, what is correct? I almost want to say it's this one. I'm gonna just glance the VOD really quick. Bottom left? I don't think it's bottom left. That's just me, though. I could save here on this one. And then we just reload from this. Damn, we've been going for a while. Okay, hold on. So this is the floor we're on. I'm gonna see with the one that I picked what the layout looks like. Oh, that's really tough. I can't tell. Oh, no, it looks like it's just this one. It looks like it's just this. Yes, okay. Emil? What is this? I don't remember this. Okay, it looks like this is an early game item. Lacan Emil is something we have gotten recently. Green sleeves, damn. So these were all armor pieces. Well, time to climb back up. Okay, Rudo definitely has room, so I'm gonna give him the mirror Emil as well. Oh, I should have, at least there's a lot of chests remaining. Yes, there are. I should have actually scoped the layout there a little bit more. We have one more path to go up that way that it allows us to drop from. And then we'll take the bottom stairway, so time to climb. There's 2 stairways, yeah. On the bottom floor, there's 2 stairways. One at the bottom side of the building and one at the top. I'm going to take this one more time because there was one more there was one more path I could have dropped from, and I'm gonna drop from that. Oh, I messed up. It's this one. I think we probably call it after I finish this dungeon. Well, that sucks. Okay, let me see from here. I can get this chest right here if I go from the bottom path, the bottom drop point. I just have to be aware of how I'm dropping in. I think we'll have level ups along the way up, but yeah. This dungeon's not too bad. I think the last one was the worst. Like, I don't really even need to look at a map for this because it's so straightforward. The last one was so brutal. With all the holes that you drop through in order to get to the gear and like... Ugh. It's actually just like making me shudder just remembering it. Now, to be fair, we had someone in my community that had played through this before, that owned the game back then. Yeah, Sega was really cooking. Someone who played through the game before and they bought the game when it was new, that said the game came with a hint book that had all the maps in it. And also told you where to go. So... Unfortunately, I think that's a little bit overkill, and I'd rather just look at the map if I'm struggling, but this was the only time that I've really struggled outside of also the world maps. Ooh, a new technique. Okay, what did you learn? Revere. Okay, so now my main guy can also bring people back from the dead. Interesting. Retail buyer handicap. I think that they were concerned. I have to give them the benefit of the doubt that I think they were concerned that maybe the first game or like another RPG that they've played was so difficult and easy to get lost that they had to do that as a way to kind of allow people to buy the game. Otherwise, the sales wouldn't have been great. Because especially like American audiences, for many RPGs, they had to tone it down. Like, I heard Final Fantasy IV got an easy version. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. But basically, they just, since it wasn't a very popular genre early on, they tried to do everything that they could to incentivize people buying it since they were really well loved in Japan. And so they made it like enough for American audiences to get into it, like a lower barrier to entry. Yeah, because I have to think that like people's exposure to games was mostly whatever was on the NES. Dragon Warrior being one of the first RPGs that we ever got. From Japan, that is. And most of the other games that we got were more like Dungeons and Dragons simulators. Like, we had Wizardry, which was on PC, Ultima, I think Might and Magic and stuff like that. That were more like first-person RPGs. Okay. I'm gonna use the Visiphone again here before I drop. Okay. I can't believe Anna's the closest with 50k. That's pretty nuts. We did. It was called Dragon Warrior. No! Oh, wait. Oh, safe! Yo, that was safe. Okay, I thought when I got the drop and, like, he fell down another floor, I was like, no, it's over! And then I landed, like, literally right here. Okay, hold on. No! I picked wrong. I also like the little like anime aesthetic that they did put into this game because it is a little cute. Okay. So was it here then? Gambling. Okay. What do we get this time? The Namel. Yeah, it's an EverDrive, so I do have the ability to save state, but I haven't been using save states in a way that is like... This was what I was mentioning earlier. I've been using it as like a backup to the saves because, just in case, like... My thought early on when I was using it was, I'm going to use it as a way of like, oh, if I have to like stop immediately, I'll just save it as a state. Because at the time, I didn't know you get an item that actually saves the game anywhere in the world. You used to only be able to save on the buildings that have a floppy disk on them. The Namel is an Anna item. And I'm kind of inclined to use it because her armor is shit. So there's one more, I think, Nay item in here. Over the AC slasher. So her attack's gonna drop by 40, but her defense is gonna shoot up. And that's totally worth it, honestly. I want to see everyone's defenses now. 279, 290, 279, 293. Okay, good. Anna's now kind of beefy. Before I drop... Shit, I can't see. But I think, since this was the only item on this side, I think that, now... I think there were 2 chests on that one. Anna's not going to do that much damage now. I mean, she'll do that, but now that's her only attack, so she doesn't get 2. Yeah, so I'm gonna go through the bottom stairway now, since I think we've extinguished the top. Nice. Rudo is so insanely powerful, though. It's pretty crazy. No! Okay. This is one case where I wish she had her item. She might be able to kill those 2 now. Fuck. At least her defenses are so good. Phantasy Star Online has a pretty cool companion system. You get a thing called a mag, and it evolves differently based on the items you feed it. It can use special skills based on what it evolves into. There's different stages. Feels like Chow's and Sonic. I never played Sonic Adventure. I don't know what came first, though. Probably Sonic Adventure, because if Phantasy Star Online came out for the GameCube, the Dreamcast came out first. Or if I did play Sonic Adventure, I played very, like, brief, like, literally the first, like, 10 minutes of the game. I was rarely exposed to the Dreamcast in general. Actually, the dark sides kind of hurt, so I'm gonna Snow Crown. Yeah, I don't know when Phantasy Star Online came out. If it was only on the GameCube or what, but I just know that Sonic Adventure was one of the first Dreamcast games, so it definitely, if Phantasy Star Online was on the GameCube only, then Sonic Adventure came out first. Damn. Okay, so there's one item there too. And it spans pretty wide, so if I'm here... I kind of think I'm gonna have to land on the right side of this. Actually, let me look at this too. Oh, it won't let me look! Damn! Okay. At least we have the chance to look here at what we can fall into. Damn. Oh wait, I wanted to use Amy. I was like, Girez is a little bit further down than I remember. Oh, I didn't even look at this. Okay. I think with this one I have to fall up. Like, from above. I would be aiming for more up. Ooh, this is a new dragon. Arc Dragon. Very scary. Let's see... Let's start with this. These guys tend to hurt, so let's start with the Snow Crown. 26 is pretty ass, dude. Dude, 105! Jesus! That dragon gives less experience than the wizards, though. This is not that much of an issue. This guy's easy. He's the weaker version. But since I didn't Snow Crown, he hits harder. Fuck you! Really, Rudo? Really? Some kind of level scaling thing? No, I think I haven't seen them, so I missed the opportunity of where they're... Jesus, stop missing! I missed the opportunity of where they're difficult. Amy, you res yourself. Yeah. That's my only thought. If I can glance at what the top looks like from this side... Or, I mean... Ooh, 2 of them is actually difficult, though. See, this is now a more difficult fight. By, like, miles. Oh, boy. Rudo here missing again. Thank you. What's he looking like? 90s. Amy with a trimate. This just fucked me right now because the camera perspective is gonna change. Yeah, when you get out of battle, it centers your camera perspective. And I wanted to kind of get a glimpse of the the left side. So I can confirm I need to fall up top. Yeah. Oh, but I couldn't even go far enough to check it. Okay. Oh well. I will start with the left side then. And again, we will use the Visiphone to save. Oh. It's possible I level up one more time in this dungeon and that's about it. Alright. Okay, first try worked. Okay. Probably relatively close to the middle. This is the hard one. I want to say it's in the same gap, like this one that I'm right under. So we'll try it. Okay, it worked. What do we got? Fruit sleeves, do nothing. Trimate is actually nice. It replaces that one that I just used. Let's put it on Amy. I have to get rid of the truth sleeves though. Back to the stream. Jesus, stop missing, man. I can be a little bit more liberal with Amy's healing, because she still has a lot of TP, and I think we're almost done with the dungeon. And we can just teleport to the next, to the town when we're done. These guys used to do like 50 damage a hit to us with, without a snow crown. So it's pretty insane that we're now that much tankier. Okay, I'm still thinking it's right side. Ooh, actually, hold on. Yeah, okay, it's right side. Because the left side looks like it'll drop you. Perspective. Ooh, these guys still hurt. Especially because they keep missing. Stop missing! Maybe I do still need to snow crown the dragons. Gira is just on blanked. I think that's fine. It's so annoying that they keep missing, man. Actually kind of a difficult battle. Holy! He did 60 damage. Yeah, we got a Snow Crown this one for sure. I think we can send it. Oh boy. You gotta heal. You still gotta heal. Okay, our other guy's gotta heal now. You're good to attack. You gotta heal. I'm gonna have her heal too. Disgusting. I Magi OMG. Whoever made these enemy names, yeah. Like, I think there was one of the Mantis enemies' names early on in the game were called Fan Bites. They weren't the best of names. That was a waste of TP. That was not, so that's good. Let me glance that again. From the stairway. Oh, this is a really hard perspective. $18K is not that much, actually. When we consider that, like, we can get 3K almost per fight. That's like 6 fights. I think. Okay, I was right. I think this is still right, but it could be left. Let's see. Ooh, this is a tough one. I don't want to mess this one up. Reloading is already kind of annoying. I think it's this one. I was wrong, it was still right! Alright, what do we got? A Nay Shield. Okay. We got the Nay Shield now. Who uses this? You and Kane. I think we are not using that. Alright. Well, I think we are good. We're done with this dungeon now. Let's GTFO. Inas. And Ryuka. Oh, I don't have I didn't put on the Magic cap. Hold on. Okay. Alrighty, so I think we just head back now to the guy, and then which we'll do another time. But I don't know if at that point we just fight the final boss or what. So it's kind of crazy that we're so close to the end. Alrighty, let me see what we do next. And by what we do next, I mean who we raid out to. I think I see who the target is. Okay. Well, the person I was originally going to raid is not on. So I have a backup. I gotta go do laundry, but thanks for streaming, man. Definitely try out Golden Sun. Yeah, definitely. I will, it probably is not going to be immediate. I do have some backlog I'm getting through. But it'll be soon. I will just say it will be, maybe 1 or 2 games away from what I'm doing. It is on my list, and I do want to take a look at it. I'm gonna raid you off to someone I don't normally raid. They are doing an FF9 speedrun. Very chill vibes, very cool gameplay. They're going through an all bosses category, which is doing every single boss in the game as quickly as possible. Wish them luck, have fun over there, and I will be back. Likely I'll be back tomorrow. We'll see. I am working a longer day tomorrow. But we'll see if when I come back, and likely what I might do is I might do a short speedrun of Breath of Fire 2 going through the final dungeon. Take it easy, have fun. Later.